What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sports Syndicate, where you know data meets dollars. How's everybody doing? God bless you all. I think we got like 15 games on today's slate. I think the entire NHL is playing today. Let's count them up: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's a lot. That's more than 12 games. So let's get into it. Let's have some fun. Let's figure out uh, what's going on, and we'll take it from there. So again, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 games. Wow, man. All right, so the model got this many 13 games on deck, and we're gonna have some fun here today. Let's go over it. Skipping Boston and the Kings. Skipping this one. Skipping this one. Skipping this one. I would lean Detroit in this one. I would lean Columbus in this one. All right. Going here, I'm definitely taking Calgary in this one. That's definitely a take. Going down here, that's a nice matchup. This one, that's gonna be a nice matchup. Give me Vegas here. Yes, I'm taking Vegas over Dallas at home. Don't. No, I'm sorry. Scratch that. I was, I was like, hold on, that doesn't make sense. Give me Dallas at home. Give me Minnesota at home. Give me Winnipeg at home, and also give me Colorado at home. All right, guys. So those are out of all these matchups. That's what I'm taking. I'm not taking Calgary either. I'm taking the Rangers. Don't worry, I'll recap. All right. So God bless you all, man. Y'all gonna make some money tonight. It's a lot of games on, so let's get this done, man. Let's get this done. I'm leaning Detroit. I'm going to lean Detroit, but every time I throw that extra team in there, I blow the whole thing. But we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna jump into it. We're gonna look over some goalies, and we're gonna dive in. All right, give me the Islanders. I mean, if we're gonna take a team, that's what we leaning with off the just off the numbers right now, just off the numbers. I said Detroit. I said Columbus. I said Columbus. All right, that's our teams, man. So far, right now, we're going Rangers, Dallas, Minnesota. Play these straight, or you can parlay them all, or you can play them by twos, by threes, however you want to do it. Put them in a round robin. Good luck. You got the Rangers, Dallas, Minnesota, Winnipeg, Colorado, Detroit, the Islanders, and Columbus. All right, that's our money line plays. Let's scroll down, see if there's anything over there. Shout out to Wifey. She got me a mouse for the laptop, so that's pretty good. Oh, we found the edge. Where's the edge at? We don't see them often. Dallas. Yeah, Dallas is gonna blow them out. What about the win by two for Dallas? Win by two is up there, boy. 0.374. Give me Dallas win by two. I would take Dallas also for some power play goals. For some power play goals. Um, who else we got? Who's this team right here? They didn't come up as an edge, but the win by two is up there. Who's this? Yeah, the win by two is up there. Don't tell me the Rangers and the Rangers. So the locks is Dallas and the Rangers. You want two money line hockey plays. Take Dallas, take the Rangers. Put a bag on that. Sit back, enjoy your evening. Those two are cash. You'll feel good tomorrow. Trust me. Trust me. Dallas and the Rangers is cashing. Cashing. Dallas, the Rangers, Minnesota. I like Minnesota too. Let me scroll down. I'm sorry, guys. I got to get into it, man. When I'm looking at it like y'all looking at it. I don't like Minnesota to win by two, though. Let me check. But those two, I definitely like to win by two. Those is blowouts. Minnesota to win by two? Yes. Minnesota to win by two. Who's underneath Minnesota? Winnipeg. I might run them two separate. All right, it's going to be a lot of goals tonight. And those teams that I just mentioned, Dallas, the Rangers, Minnesota, and Winnipeg, that's your anytime goal scorers right there. They're going to be putting up a lot of points. They going to be. Yes, all right. That's what I said. They going to be. All right, that's it. All right, so let's jump over to goalies. Here's your goalies, guys. These are your the names of the goalies, the projected goalies who we believe will be playing tonight. Um, Scrolling down here, here's all the goalies. The teams are on the left. All right, the matchups are as follows: homes in light blue, aways in dark blue. All right, so homes and here you go, right here. It says right here. All right, so let's scroll down some more so you can see the win probability by goalies. Who has the better goalies here? All right, here's the home and away. Here's the matchups over here. I should put it on the other one so y'all can see it a little better. But anyway, we're going to scroll down and try to find anything that is popping out to us right now. There's a lot of good goalies out there tonight. There's better goalies, obviously, like if we look at this matchup, Carolina versus Pitt. If we look at this matchup, Pitt has a slight edge when it comes to goalies. If we look at this matchup, the Islanders, Jordan Binghamton for St. Louis is going to be giving up goals. All right. See that small 3.25? You want to attack Jordan. Jordan for St. Louis, you want to attack. All right. So we want to attack St. Louis goalie. All right. We're going to attack him. He's under attack already. Who's this 3.28? Vegas. Like I said, Vegas is playing Dallas. We want to attack Vegas's goalie. Who else we want to look at? All right, I see some 3.34s. We're stretching up here, but we want to attack Anaheim. And 3.36, and we want to attack Utah. All right, these are the goalies that we're going to go after. 3.32, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Calgary, we definitely want to attack Calgary's goalies. So we're going to pick the teams, right, that are opposing these teams that I'm mentioning. So we're going to take anytime goal scorers for those games. We're going to target that. So we're going to target. So the goalies we're going to target. Let's go over money line. Money line, we're taking the Rangers, Dallas, Minnesota, Winnipeg, Colorado, Detroit, the Islanders, and Columbus. All right. Teams to potentially win by 2, we got the Rangers, Dallas, Minnesota, and Winnipeg. All right. We also want to take some goal scorers, some points in those four teams: Dallas, Rangers, Minnesota, and Winnipeg. We want to target those guys. All right. Goalies we want to attack is St. Louis, Vegas, Anaheim, Utah, Calgary, and Buffalo. All right. So we already know that crew that I just mentioned has weaker goalies. So we can also look at money lines for their opposing teams that they're facing tonight as well. All right. Going down to skaters, this is just a complete skater board. This is the first goal logic. Here is all the potential guys to get first goals. All right. The matchup is as follows. You see it married up as such. I'm just going to scroll down here. I've got to make this video kind of short. And we're just going to scroll down here. And you can look at the matchups. You can pause the video at any point, and you can just, take the time to pause the video. And the highest guys is who you want to take, right? So if you got Florida and Detroit, here you see Florida at 4.72. So Sam Bennett or Sam Reinhart is potentially going to get the first goal of the game, or get a goal period for their squad. They have the highest potential to get a goal. And here's the shots on goal to the right here. So, Sam's going to take more shots on goal. He might, slap the puck just straight from face off. So there you have it here with him having 5 attempts at the goal, right? He's going to swing it 5 times. And then for Detroit, if you take a high goal scorer, let's say Alex, so you could take Alex to score for that team, or Sam to score for his team, for Florida or Detroit. All right. So that's how you marry those up and take a look at how you want to do that. All right. Now let's get over to the bankroll builder, what everybody like. I want to touch on synergy real quick. Just look over this and see some great synergy points here. San Jose is looking great. I hope we didn't have Buffalo. No, Buffalo is not one of our teams. So San Jose is a good look. The Kings are a good look over Boston. Boston is not one of the teams we selected either. Montreal and Toronto, we didn't touch that. Tampa Bay, the Lightning is definitely looking better than Columbus. We do have Columbus listed, but Tampa Bay definitely has a slight edge when it comes to synergy. Here's a huge edge, Detroit over Florida. That's just a huge edge right there, and we do have Detroit as one of ours. The Rangers, look at this gap. And we got the Rangers as a team who can potentially win by 2 tonight. Look at that gap right there. Scrolling down, we got Pitt over Carolina. That's different. We don't have Carolina on our list, so that's good. But Pitt is looking definitely like a play tonight, just based on how their team performs, goalie and skaters. Scrolling down, we got St. Louis, and oh my, the Islanders is just looking like some ballers. They are on our list as far as synergy. Look at this big gap between Detroit and Vegas. That's a whole .2. That's a huge gap in my system, and Dallas is definitely going to do their thing. Look at this matchup: Minnesota and excuse me, Minnesota and Utah. That's such a close matchup right here. I think we do have Minnesota written down. We do, but that's going to be a tough matchup. Utah can squeak that out, so hopefully I can get a plus 1.5. With Minnesota. If not, and they are the favorite, then I might take the plus 1.5 with Utah. Winnipeg and Anaheim. Winnipeg's right there. They are on our list. We are going with Winnipeg. All right. So that's that lineup. Scrolling down, and keep in mind, we got the player props to get it through, and then we're done. All right. So on the far left here, you're going to see all of the top 25 goal scorers for today's matchup. So here you have it here. Here's all the top 25. Here's their goal projections. 1.19 is pretty much the highest you can go. That's why it's all elite. All right, it's all elite when you hit that 1.9, or even at that level, 95 or above, you're elite. But 119 is the ceiling. All right, these are all your projected goal scores. Let's scroll down so you can see that. All right, so we're gonna scroll down. Here's all your projected goal scores right here. All right, anytime goal scorers, get goals. All right, these guys are projected to get goals. You can pause the video. These guys are projected to get goals. All right, scrolling down some more. What we have here is shots on goal. Here's all your guys that's projected to get shots on goal. Here's the shots on goal projections. Here's the edge. I put in the odds so the edge is not going to reflect. So you can just go off of the confidence in the tier. Don't worry about the bet flag. And these are the odd lines, but since I didn't have it all, I just cropped it out pretty much. But here's all your shots on goal projections. I don't trust Avery, so leave Avery alone. That's one guy I wouldn't touch. However, everything else is super solid. So here's your shots on goal projections. This is one of the easier markets in the NHL and sports betting really that you can utilize is shots on goal. Shots on goal you can definitely attack. All right. Going down to points. Here's your points projections right here. So here's all the players that's projected to get 1 or more points. Here you got a guy who's expected to get 2. You got some guys that's expected to get 2 points. When you look at some of these matchups, you can see why, which we just went over. So scrolling down, here's all your top 25 point projections right here. All these guys are expected to get 1+ point, guys. Look at this. His price, look, oh, man. Jason Robinson, right? His line is 161. You want to see if Jason, let's go see really quick if Jason is worth his weight in gold. Price 161. His line is 1.54 point. All right, guys. 161, 1.54 point. Did I say 165? I hate when I do that. I forget. And 1.5. All right, and it's good odds. And for a point, and we're gonna say over. Let's compute. Small edge. So that might be a good play, guys. Jason Robinson for 2 points, man. 2 points for Jason Robinson at plus 165. You have slight EV there. Fair odds is 154. The book is giving you 165. 37.7 implied probability that he'll hit that. However, we do have an edge versus the book because we are model projecting 1.36 and the actual line is 1.5. So it's right there on the number. We'll take the edge. Generally, we'll take that bet. Will I bet that tonight? Probably not because I'm just making a video using it as an example. Scrolling down some more. Here's assists. I think we just went over assists. Here's your first goal scorers. Again, this is just basically in order from the highest number to the lowest. So you can see all the top guys who's expected to get a first goal scorer. I'm not telling you to bet or use, well, I ain't telling you to use this completely, but I remember one time I was in the Discord and I said I bet the first guy on the list to get a first goal, bro, and it was like 2,200 and it hit, bro. I was like, yeah, this is crazy. So I believe in the model. I trust the model. Shout out to everybody who rock with me and y'all like the model. Leave it in the comments, man. Hit me with a like. Salute to y'all, man. Here's the anytime goal. Now, with the anytime goal, this is just as like it was in the beginning when I showed you the first top 25. But this one absolutely has the odds ingested. Okay. So what you have here is the anytime goal percentage. All right. The price, the edge, and the bet flag. All right. So it's a 45% chance that he will get a goal tonight. Basically, a 45% chance, a 42% chance down in this sequence. All right. And these are your top 25 guys with the odds to tell you if it's a good player or not. All right. So you can trust this. So this player right here, like Matt Bodie to get a goal tonight for plus 140, I'm going to take that play. Nathan McKinnon, minus 115, 84 edge, strong, 25. He has a 25% chance to get a goal tonight. So that's 1 out of 4. Like, I'm betting 1 out of 4. Like, I'm betting 1 out of 4. This one right here, plus 135 for Connor McDavid. That's a great play. And here's Avery Hayes again. I don't know who this guy is. He keeps popping up everywhere. Sam Bennett, it's a lot of chalk. Now, after when you run the model for a few weeks, you start seeing chalk. But here's my guy right here. Y'all know Zach. And where's my other guy, man? Where my guy at? Y'all know who I'm looking for. Y'all know who I'm looking for. If you know, you know. Where he at? He's not on the anytime goal list, top 25. That's wild. Yeah, he's not on there. All right, but I think he does play tonight. Here's blocks. I have ran blocks just the other day, and what I realized is don't do more than 2.0. Don't do 2 plus blocks. Don't do 2.5. Don't do 3. Don't do 4. Do 1 over 1.5 or over 1 block. Trust me. All right, but if you do over 2 blocks, you bugging, yo. It ain't. I don't know, man. Some of them hit or miss, man. I can show you some slips where I hit and miss on over 2. So, but I know I'm more confident with 2. Anytime I have it at 2, I'm smacking. All right, scrolling down some more, and there's my guy right there. What's your 73? Cool. I like that. That's a play. Scrolling down here, and here is all of the guys to do something tonight. All right, let's go back up to the top so you see. All right, so this is the points projections. These are everybody basically that's expected to get a point tonight, guys. You can run a points parlay tonight and crush it, and crush a points parlay. All right, going back up to the top, man. I'm not even going to shrink this, guys. I'm just going to keep it like this. Here's all your goal projections. Here's all your assist projections. Here's your points projections. Here's your shots on goal projections. Here's your blocks. Here's your power play point projections. Oh my. It's just so fun. So fun. But here you are, guys. Here's all the picks here. If you are interested in an NBA model, it is live. It is updated. You can go check it out. It is $12 to access the model. You can just click the link, and it's there for you. You can go hop in and have some fun, just like other people do daily. So here's the NHL model. I know you guys wanted to come online and make it public, but it's just not ready yet, and I don't have the time right now to really focus in. It's already done. I just gotta just do a little bit more to it, and then it'll be available. But with tonight's matchup, guys, I want to see y'all get busy. So if you haven't joined the Discord, feel free to join the Discord. It is absolutely free. When you do join the Discord, you get free access to the NBA model for that day that you join. So it's no harm, no foul, no cost. No, it's free. So jump in, have some fun. We have about over 100 members in there. So hop in, man, have some fun. What else? MLB. I'll jump into MLB when MLB starts. God bless you all. It's the Sports Syndicate. We out.